What's going on, everyone? This is Adam and Craig with Grandstand Golf. In this show, we're talking a round 2 DFS Showdown targets for the 2020 Shriners Open. We did a round 1 recap video that you can check out on our YouTube page. We kind of went through what we saw on Thursday, how the course was playing, who's playing well, who to look out for, what to look for Friday. Craig, quick recap. What are we thinking for Friday?
So just, in terms of what we're expecting for weather, I think scoring is going to be low again, first off, but weather, it might be a little bit similar. We had about a stroke. The scoring was a stroke better in the morning compared to the afternoon today. And it looks like the wind might not be quite as much tomorrow at the peak, but
calm overall.
But it might get up to 8, 9, 10 miles an hour, and so I think that combined with the course firming up a bit and being a little bit softer in the morning compared to the afternoon, you might want to try to target morning guys, but. It shouldn't be anything crazy. It's not a must avoid the afternoon or anything. How about you want to jump into the picks here?
Yeah, so first off, I have Kristoffer Ventura 7,500 on DraftKings. He was one of my sleepers. He got off to a really slow start. I was kind of sweating that he's going to kind of ruin a lot of my lineups there, my weekend lineups. He was +1 to the first 9, which is actually the easier 9. And then he ended up being -4 on the last. He finished 3 under. I'm sticking with him. You can check out our sleeper video why I liked him going into the tournament, but I still like him for round 2. He's got to make some moves. He's got to probably go 3 or 4 under to make the weekend. We saw a ton of birdies here. He's been great this season, but if we go back to when he was kind of just playing okay, he was still top 20 on the tour in birdie or better percentage. So he can get tons of birdies, and we saw that on his on the front 9, on his second 9. On Thursday, but I think he's just going to continue that momentum into Friday.
Yeah, his ownership was crazy. I didn't realize how popular he was already, but obviously a lot of people liked him. I think the fact that so many people played well today might keep his ownership for Showdown tomorrow a little bit lower than that, but no, I like the play.
And all these guys are kind of priced at where they were going in, so you can find different leverage in that way. My next pick is Xinjun Zhang. A guy I love to say his name.
You just keep picking him because you like saying his name so much, I think.
I know. I'm a sucker for that. 7,300 on DraftKings. Crazy stat here, Craig. He's 3rd in strokes gained tee to green, 143rd in strokes gained putting. And when we talk about how putting is the most volatile stat, so if he has an average day on the greens tomorrow, he's going to move up in a big way. But he's good off the tee. He's good on approach. I think he was second in approach
off
today.
The green into the water or something? Like what happened?
I might have to do some more digging there. But going into last year and then his first round here, he has a 66.5 scoring average. So he clearly likes it here. We know with Zhang that he plays well at courses that he likes. He's played well at Safeway and he likes that course. 5 birdies in round 1. I think he's just going to improve on that for Friday.
So you think 66.5 is a good scoring average? Oh, okay.
I think it's okay.
I like it. Yeah. No, I like it.
I think it's not bad. My last pick here. So I was looking at Martin Laird for a little bit at 7,000.
Because you're kicking yourself for not playing him for the week long. So.
Because I was kicking. Yeah, exactly. But I think a lot of people are going to go there. He's got an early tee time. I think he's going to be popular. His price doesn't kind of adjust it for what he did today. I'm going to go just below. I'm going to go Russell Knox.
Yeah,
he's actually never missed a. The other Scott, just $100 cheaper. You can't go wrong. He's never missed a cut in 6 tries here. He's got to fight. He's got to really battle to get in for the weekend this year. But he was 11th in strokes gained approach on Thursday. So again, something I love to see for consistency throughout the tournament. And what happened is we talked about in our other video, or round 1 recap, that you got to take advantage of the par 5s. And he was +1 on the par 5s. The field is under 1.5 strokes.
Yeah, that's just given strokes away.
Strokes right there. So I think he's going to improve on that on Friday. I think his iron play is there. It's just a matter of kind of correcting some things, and he can go low
and converting
and at a very low ownership.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, I'll jump into mine here. So I basically, what I'm looking at here, I chose all guys in the early wave just because I think that's what I'm going to be targeting. I'll
Yeah.
probably play, I'll play some lineups where I do have later guys as well, but these are just guys I like in the early wave. First off, Hideki Matsuyama,
Your boy.
9,300 on DraftKings. He's my boy. He played better, I think, than his -3 score reflects, but a lot of people won't know that because, well, he ended up, limping into the clubhouse essentially.
Yeah.
Five
Right.
birdies, so he's going to convert birdies. I don't know if you saw how many putts he missed out there too, but he's really good at missing putts. Two bogeys. So main thing I just want to say about Hideki, he typically is off the charts tee to green going into
Right.
the tournament. His ranks for this field, he was number 3 for this short season thus far,
Yep.
but he was number
Yep.
1 for the full 2019-2020 season tee to green.
Right.
And
Right.
today he was minus 1.43. So typically,
Ooh.
full season last year, he averaged like
Yeah.
1.43 basically. So he was,
Yeah.
he was almost 3 strokes off of his typical tee to green
Right.
play.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with how many daggers he does throw and how often he does convert or
Yeah.
does give himself opportunities, if that tee to green is better, then I'm expecting he
Yeah.
has the potential to go super low tomorrow, which is
Yeah.
ultimately what we want.
Yeah. I like it.
Sergio. So Sergio, another guy who had a bit of an up and down day. He came in at -5, so that may attract a bit of ownership. He's at 9,000
Right.
pricing, 6 birdies and a bogey. Just real quick with him, his off the tee numbers. So one of the things we were talking about in our other video is par 5 scoring is essential, and then
Yeah.
the other thing I looked at
Yeah.
is there's 2 par 4s that people were potentially driving at, and so
Right. Yeah.
Both Sergio and Will Gordon today tried to
Mhm.
drive both those greens. I think one of them's number 7, and then I want to say either 15 or 16 on the back nine. I don't
Right.
remember
Yeah.
which, but I looked through to see who was trying it because I want people who are going to try to make eagles on those. I want people,
Yeah. For sure.
maybe they don't work out, but I want people who are going to try to go super low. So he was, number 2.
I like it. I respect
Number
it.
2 to Bryson, strokes gained off the tee for the full season last year. Currently number 1, just
Yeah.
squeaking out Bryson. I'm sure by the end of this tournament, Bryson will have taken it back. But he wasn't actually. Sergio was only plus +0.6 today, which typically he's
Yeah.
maybe about a half stroke better than that. So I'd look for a little bit better off the tee play, and hopefully he converts a few more of those opportunities.
Yeah, it's a little scary having Hideki and Sergio in the same featured group in the morning. It might be choking on your coffee a little bit.
Why you?
Another missed 3-footer.
Yeah, well, Sergio, just keep putting with those eyes closed. We'll be good.
Yeah, yeah.
And finally, Will Gordon. So he's a super strong off the tee player. He was -4 in the first round, 6 birdies, 2 bogeys. He did convert on the par 5s, -3 on them. But he potentially still left strokes out there. He was 2 of the 3
Right.
par 5s. He actually was on the green in 2, so he gave himself eagle putts.
Got it.
Like I
Yeah.
said, he went
Yeah.
at both of those par 4s. He didn't
Right.
convert any eagles on them. I don't remember. He might have
Mhm.
birdied one in par 1. I'd have to look at them again. But
Right.
just, someone who is long enough to take advantage of those opportunities, and he's trying to make them happen. So
Yeah.
one more guy in the early tee time that I like. He's priced at 7,000.
I like it. So I went kind of all discount here, recapping my picks. Kristoffer Ventura, 7,500. Xinjun Zhang, 7,300. And Russell Knox, 6,900. That way you can fit in your studs if you like Hideki and Sergio, or if you want to go
If
Bryson.
you like that guy that shot
whoever
at
it is, you can
62
fit them.
today and you want to get him in your lineup.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So I went for a couple guys who I think are more of on the stud end of it, and with high volatility.
Yeah.
That's Hideki at 9,300 and Sergio at 9,000, and then one guy who might be a little bit more under the radar. That's Will Gordon at 7,000.
I like it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As we mentioned, check out our round 1 recap that we already posted. Also, we're going to be going live on Twitch tomorrow. We don't know exactly what time, so follow us on Twitter at Grandstand Golf. We'll let you know when we're going live. Come hang out. We're going to do a cut sweat. We're going to track some of our favorite players. We'll track these guys if they're out there. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
Good luck. Thanks a lot, guys.
Take care.